I can smell that campfire burning from over here. There's a gobbler on the ridge top, he's hammering back at me. When the sun comes up, he'll be coming in on a string. I'm just a blue-collar redneck working man, feeding my family off the good Lord's land. This digging string's the only thing I need. My grandpa taught me how to live like this, how to track a deer, how to clean a fish. So raise your hand if you believe in a working class hunting man like me. I work a factory job from 7 to 3, but there's one special place I'd rather be, far away from the city where the backwoods are calling me. If I'm in my deer stand or fishing, oh, it's a part of me, it's in my soul. From an early age, everybody knew what I'd be. Yeah, a working class, a hunting man like me.
This week on Working Class Hunter, follow along with host Alan Bullman and co-host Anthony Holt as they chase turkeys in Kentucky with their trees and camo and timber freak game calls.
Hey guys, it's opening morning of Kentucky turkey season and we are ready. We're going to be hunting a farm here in Frankfort, Kentucky. Mike Riddle, that owns Hunter's Pro Shop Archery here in Frankfort, one of our pro staff members. He actually was out bow fishing all night, so he's not going to be hunting with us. So we're going to be filming Ben. It's going to be great. We got our trees and camo on, timber freak game calls. We should be ready. These things should be on fire. Went in there yesterday afternoon and roosted one bird on one ridge and another bird on another ridge. So we're going to bear off to the left and try this one bird out first and see what happens, and we'll let you know. Alright guys, we've had a pretty exciting morning. Got in here and got set up. We had quite a few gobble down the ridge from us. They're on the other property line across the fence, and we never could get the big toms to commit. We did have a Jake come in right on the other side of the fence, which you can see stayed around for probably 10 minutes or so. We just didn't want to take that chance of shooting it across the fence on the other guy's property, hoping that he would actually cross, but never did. So we'll sit here a little bit longer. It's about 9 o'clock. There's some guys over there shooting on the other ridge to the right of us, so shut the birds up for a while, but we'll get after them and we'll let you know how it goes.
Well, after only seeing one Jake, the guys decide to pack it up and head back to the house. On the second morning's hunt, the guys try a different location, hoping it changes their luck.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Alright guys, it's been a pretty well epic morning. We come in here yesterday from Mike's place and got an opportunity to hunt, which we're very grateful for that. We had young Jake come in yesterday. We decided not to take it. As you can see on the film, we let it walk off. Come in here and got set up. We had 3 gobblers come in yesterday, but they come around the backside of the hill, so we didn't have an opportunity. They never did come into us. So we decided to set the decoys up, the Avion X decoys, up on the hill this time so they could see it. We got in here early. It's probably, what, 10 degrees or so colder, and not one gobble, not even a single. We're sitting there, I'm playing on my phone. We're sitting over here against this little rock wall, and the next thing I know, Ben looks over at me and says, "Here they come." These 2 come up over the hill, young birds, and we thought, well, you know, if we have a chance to double up, we're gonna go ahead and try that. I'm sitting there counting, and we had the camera actually arm was right there beside of me, so I'm looking at the camera trying to focus on that, counting to 3, trying to get on them. And I can't get down on the gun. Ben goes ahead and shoots the first bird, and the second bird flies off, and that gives me an opportunity to swing up, get out. And as this thing's flying up in the air, it actually flies up, hits the ground, and comes back up, and I take it out, which is some pretty awesome footage. We didn't get on the main camera, but the Ninja action camera second angle that we had up there on the tree got it. Got these, you know, these 2 birds coming in here flogging that Avion X Jake decoy, and just took it out. But like I said, we didn't see any or hear any gobbling at all, and Ben was using Timber Freak game calls. Can't say enough about these guys. He was just barely said, let's do some cold calling and stuff, and brought these birds right into us. Just a great morning to have an opportunity in God's great outdoors to have a chance to double up at least. You know, that's very rare. This is my first bird with a shotgun, my second bird ever. So it was a great opportunity, and I appreciate y'all tuning in to Working Class Hunter.
It's a great thing we got 2 tags in this state. We can go get us a tom now.
Yep, now get right back at it in the morning. Then I'm headed to Ohio to hunt at Jay and Matt's place. We've got a wounded warrior, Josh Sams, coming in. He's a double amputee. He's coming in to hunt, and we're going to be filming him next weekend.
Now follow along with Anthony Holt as he tries to kill his first turkey ever with a bow. Well, maybe next time. Well, the next morning, he decides to put the bow down and pick up the shotgun to see if his luck can change.
gun misfire. I watched that bird yesterday evening come out in the field across the ridge. I called to him a few times. The bird ended up coming down in his holler. Well, I come up and sit over here in a deer hunt we got on the farm. Bird pitched out of the roost, come right over here, walked within, he was 40 yards of me. Pulled the trigger, gun misfires. I mean, that's my lie. I missed a Jake yesterday with my bow. Come in here this morning. Everything worked out perfect. Bird walked right in here to the blind. Gun will fire. Golly. That's just, it's been that kind of year.
Well, guys, it's April 30th. It's 2 weekends left of turkey season here in Kentucky. Last weekend, I kind of had a bad weekend. I missed a Jake Saturday evening with my bow and roosted a Tom Saturday evening and went back Sunday morning, and he did exactly what he was supposed to do. He read the script and he came out 30 yards and the gun misfired, so I guess you can't blame nothing but bad luck. But I'm out here again. It's a weekend. It's Saturday hunting this morning and didn't hear anything, didn't see anything, so I come to the other side of the farm. We got some thunderstorms and some rain supposed to be coming in here, so we got our sniper hunting product blind up here, so hopefully it'll keep us dry, keep us out of the rain. So we're gonna sit here and watch this big field. I'm hoping these turkeys will come out here in this field whenever it starts to rain and feed for the evening. They've been roosting right here behind us in these trees, so fingers crossed, hopefully one will show up.
Stay tuned to see if Anthony's luck changes for the better on this evening's hunt.
Yes, baby. Yes. Didn't get any better than that, baby. That is what I'm talking about right there. Coming here this evening, and I moved my blind from another place and moved it over here. And I've been getting some pictures of some jakes and some toms and hens in this little bitty area because they've been roosting behind us. And it's, I don't know, it's probably an hour and a half before they go to roost. And a hen popped over the hill and she was out there kind of yelping and cutting. And I mean, I didn't have to do any calling at all. She called him right in. I looked and the jake come around the bend. Longbeard come with the longbeard, he come behind him. And another jake ended up coming into him. And the gobbler, he ended up coming off the hill down here and bypassed the hen and was coming to the decoy. And the two jakes took off kind of running back the way they came, and he stopped and put his head up like something spooked him. I don't know what it was, but I put the smack down on him, boy. He's laying out there, and I cannot be happier. It's been a rough season. I missed one last weekend, last Saturday evening. That jake's coming back down there. But I missed one last Saturday evening with a bow, and then come back Sunday morning and gun misfired on one. It's just been a rough season. I figured it up the other day. I could have killed 9 birds if I hadn't been trying to get it all on video. But I mean, that's what happens when you film for a TV show. But we got it done. That's number 14 for the year for Working Class Hunter. That is awesome. I love it. Well, guys, this afternoon's hunt could not have gone any better. Coming here this afternoon and set the sniper hunting product hide blind up. It was calling for a little bit of chance of rain this afternoon, so coming here to set it up so we wouldn't get wet. Probably 45 minutes, an hour after we set it up, we had a hen come over the hill, and she would come out yelping and cutting and made my job a whole lot easier. I didn't have to call very much, but a little bit of talking with the Timber Freak game call. Had this old gobbler he broke off from a jake he was up there feeding with. Come down here and bypass the hen, come to the decoy, and the jakes he come in with got kind of nervous and started to jog back off the way they came. And he poked his head up and acted like he was getting nervous, so I figured I better go ahead and make the shot. And at 35 yards, that was all she wrote. So could not be happier. We'll get this bird back to the car, get him called in, get back to the house, and celebrate with everybody.
This week's action was brought to you by Otis Share Social Media for the outdoor enthusiast.